Flag is raised. They're off. In the big one, the Bar One Racing Troytown. 18 runners over 3 miles and 17 fences as they sort themselves out. Heading down the back to the first. Prominent is the big dog on the inside with Glamorgan Duke. Good jump by Lifetime Ambition as they go away safely from the first. With the leader, Lifetime Ambition, moving on in front of the big dog and Glamorgan Duke. Punitive jumps up in the white cap as they go away from the second, where Regina Dracones appear to go. Lifetime Ambition over the third from Glamorgan Duke and Punitive as they continue their progress well into the back straight to fence number 4 before making their exit. And it's Lifetime Ambition building up an early advantage over Glamorgan Duke and the big dog, the Munster National winner, and then Punitive and Velvet Elvis and the top weight Far Claw, last year's second, as they take the fence the end of the back straight, number 4 that time. Egality Mon gets a reminder in last place, preceded by stable companion Fighter Allen. As Lifetime Ambition and Connor Smithers lead by 2.5 to 3 lengths from Glamorgan Duke, the big dog, being followed by Far Claw, green cap of the improving Deafy Bleu. And not far behind them is Frontal Assault in a distinguishing blue cap. And then Cocoa Beach as they jump the first of 3 ditches, bringing them across on the approach to the straight where Punitive went. Lifetime Ambition pegged back by Glamorgan Duke, and then Deafy Bleu and Far Claw, the big dog on the inside, then Frontal Assault, who's followed by Cocoa Beach, and Velvet Elvis is next. So coming into the straight to fences 6, 7 and 8, and they're spread across the course with in the nose band Lifetime Ambition, the check colours, just with the edge from Glamorgan Duke. Away to the far side is the big dog who backed off that first fence in the straight as they come downhill to number 7. And it's Lifetime Ambition leading the Troytown field from Glamorgan Duke. Deafy Bleu on the outside of Far Claw, and then the big dog, who's followed by Cocoa Beach and Frontal Assault and Velvet Elvis next. Quartered cap of Glenlow as they jump this next fence in the straight. Again, all okay there at that, as Lifetime Ambition leads them to fence number 8, and the last next time with Glamorgan Duke and the big dog. Second and third, a bit of a break then to Cocoa Beach and Far Claw, and Deafy Bleu next with Frontal Assault and Velvet Elvis and Glenlow and Flash de Touzane and Schoolboy Hours and A Wave of the Sea and Rembrandt Jack next with Death Judy and Egality Mon, and Fighter Allen is being eased out of contention by Paul Townend at the back of the field and has been pulled up. 1 circuit to go in the €100,000 Bar One Racing Troytown, and it is Lifetime Ambition re-establishing a lead, going to the second ditch, which is fence number 9. They've passed the halfway stage. Lifetime Ambition into the second ditch, being followed by Glamorgan Duke. Improving is Cocoa Beach and Parker Hendricks, a first ride in Ireland for the American champion jump jockey, as they return to their point of departure, heading down the far side, and they're getting spaced out as Lifetime Ambition now shows a good 4 in front of Cocoa Beach, Glamorgan Duke, and then the big dog on the inside of Frontal Assault. Far Claw next with Velvet Elvis and Flash de Touzane. Dropping ground is Deafy Bleu, and then Glenlow and Rembrandt Jack and Schoolboy Hours. A bad mistake by Glenlow there, came to a standstill. A mile left to go, bypassing that fence on the far side, the second one down the bag, as it's Lifetime Ambition enjoying a sizable advantage over the field, being followed by Cocoa Beach, the white cap, then Glamorgan Duke, who's put in a good shift, and then comes the big dog, tracked by Frontal Assault, and then Far Claw. They're going to the last on the far side, and Lifetime Ambition has a useful looking advantage over Cocoa Beach, Glamorgan Duke, the big dog, Frontal Assault next, and then Far Claw and Flash de Touzane with Schoolboy Hours and Velvet Elvis. Last fence down the back. Lifetime Ambition into it. Jumps it safely and clear from Cocoa Beach. And then Glamorgan Duke and the big dog next with Frontal Assault and Far Claws. They turn out of the back. 4 fences left to jump in the Bar 1 Racing Troytown Handicap Chase. And it is Lifetime Ambition who's been in front from Flagfall. Leads in second Cocoa Beach. On the inside, Glamorgan Duke with the big dog. They're followed by Frontal Assault. The 4th last fence, Lifetime Ambition with a slightly reduced advantage. Working back for the home straight. Cocoa Beach second, then the big dog. Rembrandt Jack makes ground on the outside. Then Frontal Assault and Deafy Blue is next. Homeward bound and by 5 lengths, Lifetime Ambition from the big dog. Cocoa Beach, Rembrandt Jack, Frontal Assault and Deafy Blue. These go away from a weakening Glamorgan Duke. Then Death Judy and Fartlan flash to Tuzane. Egality Model Schoolboy Hours away from the sea and dropping right back is Velvet Elvis, the 3rd last fence, the top of the track. Lifetime Ambition continues clear, followed by the big dog, and then Rembrandt Jack. Cocoa Beach next. Frontal Assault now being wound up to try and stay on out in front of Death Judy, and then Deafy Blue and Glamorgan Duke coming down to the 2nd last, and it's Lifetime Ambition and Connor Smithers chased by the big dog, and Keith Donoghue. Lifetime Ambition over by 4 to 5 lengths. 1 fence left to jump in the Troytown. Lifetime Ambition from the big dog, who's trying desperately hard, is starting to whittle away at the advantage. Coming to the final fence, it's Lifetime Ambition from the big dog. They have it between them. Lifetime Ambition made a mistake, and the big dog is taking full advantage, has swept through, and it's the big dog who's doubling up on big prizes this season. The big dog wins the Troytown. Second is Lifetime Ambition, well clear of Death Judy.
Well, here he is, the hero of the hour, local man Keith Donoghue. He's just won the big race of the year here at Navan. Keith, how special a moment was that for you?
Yeah, sure, it's brilliant to win here, and don't get too many chances, as I said, after I won the Munster National, just like to ride in handicap, so to win a big one is great.
It's amazing because you'd had very few rides for Peter Fahey before the horse won at Limerick. It's just all clicked into place, it seems.
Yeah, look at it. Gary Cribben got me on the horse that day. He was going spare. I think it could have been my first ride for Peter Fahey. Maybe had one over the years, but you know, it's great. Peter's a great trainer, and he had the horse spot on again today.
Did you feel this was the ideal race for him after Limerick and that he was still on a winning mark?
I did, yeah. I thought I did, and I thought here would suit him better, stiff finish, the whole lot, you know. So it's great, yeah.
A lot of supporters for you here today, Keith, understandably. Just does that really add to the whole occasion?
Ah, yeah. So look, it's like the Dubs playing in Croke Park or Meath playing in Navan. You love to be, riding in your local tracks, and gives you a great buzz coming here, and so it's brilliant.
We've been saying for a long time you're having a brilliant season, of course, for your best ever, but it's just gone a little bit quiet the last 2 or 3 weeks. This is just a nice kickstart you needed now, maybe going into the Christmas period.
Yeah, I didn't have a winner since the 6th of November. I was getting a bit.
Not that you were counting, eh?
No, I was getting a bit anxious because it was going so well, but to keep it, look, you're going to have weeks like that. Obviously, Willie and Gordon are getting their horses out and they're starting to win more than maidens, and it gets harder this time of year. But it's just brilliant.
Fantastic, Keith. Well done.
Thanks.
Appreciate it. Well, Peter Fahey's done it again. The big dog has done it again. He's won the Bar 1 Racing Troytown Chase. I think he was your last winner, Peter, when he won the Munster National, but you've had very few runners in the meantime. How big a thrill is that giving you?
That's brilliant. Like, look at it. I suppose last night, Kate, my daughter, she was going through the race and she says, "Daddy, it's nearly a month since you had a winner." And I was like, as you said, Gary, I haven't ran that many. But
they're very demanding, those kids.
Look at it. Kate definitely put the pressure on you. But no, for him to come out today and do it, it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Keith was just telling us there, he felt he was still on a mark he could win off. Was that your good feeling as well?
I did, because I don't think we got a really good go at him at all last season. I was the same before. Like, we never got a proper go at him. I think he's a horse that'll improve away, and I think his jumping is probably getting a bit better. Look, he's a bit slow at 1 or 2 today, but I wouldn't worry about that with him. But no, he's a horse. I think he could improve again. And look, I suppose Aintree could be our aim now from here on. But if we tucked to it over there, look, it'd be a great place to be going.
Talk us through your thoughts watching the race. Jesse's horse obviously led them in Merry Dance from the front. You just started to claw away at the deficit in the straight. Did you always feel in your heart of hearts he might get there?
I was hoping. I actually, going to the second last, I thought we were going to be second, and I was going to be happy enough if we were second, because I thought Jesse's horse and finished her claiming 7 off him, and Young Like Ever gave him a great ride. I thought we weren't going to claw him back, but I think Arlad dug very deep, I suppose, for Keith when he got stuck into him, and he won well at the end.
You mentioned Aintree there as a potential long-term target. Do you think he has all the right credentials to be a Grand National contender?
I do. I think he does. Look, I suppose the problem with Aintree is the ground going to be slow enough for us, but then you have the extended trip, which probably takes the ground out of it for us. I don't think he wants as heavy a ground as as everyone really thinks, because he's a good enough mover, but it slows it down for him for his jumping. So I suppose, look at it, it would definitely, it'd have to be definitely on our targets, yeah.
Does that mean, I suppose, he's on a mark where he's comfortably going to get into the race? We won't see too much of him between now and then?
Probably not. Look, we might switch back and give him a run or two over hurdles before then. But I'll chat to the lads. We've nothing set in stone yet. But I suppose he came in this season, and we said we minded him last season with the thoughts of the Welsh National, and it just didn't work out when we went over there. And this season, the lad says, look, he's getting to 9 now. We'll aim for a few of the nice handicaps. He's ran in 2 and won them. So look, we'll make a plan after this. But I'd be definitely keen for entry.
As I mentioned, you haven't been wasting too many bullets lately. Is this a sign things are about to erupt for the Fahy Yard again?
I don't know. Look, I suppose some of our winter ones have just been a little bit slower getting going, and a little bit disappointed. I suppose Battle and Betsy was disappointing, but look, hopefully we can iron them things out and get them going. But we've definitely have a few nice horses to come out for the winter months.
I was just going to say, word about the jockey finally, Peter, because I think that was one of his first rides for you at Limerick when he rode the horse, won on him. But I think you've been a fan of Keats for a long time, have you?
I have. Look, Keats is a brilliant rider. Look, we've known him from years back, from when he was pony racing and all. So look, he's a brilliant rider, and look, he's not an easiest horse to ride, and he gets on really well with him. Like, and as I was saying, he's a very small wind of horses he can ride with his weight. But look, he's a very good rider, and he's great to have him on our side anyway.
And the owners have turned out in force. It's going to be a fair celebration tonight, I'd imagine. Where's that likely to be?
To do. Look, it'll be an awfully anyway. The boys, they love their racing, and they're a big racing family. So look, they'll definitely enjoy tonight.
Great stuff, Peter. Congratulations. Thanks very much.
Great. Thanks.
Appreciate it.